Are we ready? We'll call the City of Vernon Council meeting Monday, October 20th, 2025 to order. Candace, invocation, please.
Heavenly Father, we thank you today for allowing us to be able to be here tonight safely. We ask that you be with the community and the city and this nation, Lord, and heal our country. Dear Heavenly Father, we ask that you touch and move upon Johnny Wilson, our former council member, and we just pray that you will touch and heal his body and be with us and help the council to make the best decisions that they can for the community. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Do you have a motion to approve the consent agenda?
I make a motion we approve.
I'll second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Motion carried. Mayor's report, Mr. Gary.
All right, I got a report from Dale. Beck, I'm gonna get you to read it.
You want me to read all this out loud?
What you think?
Mr. Gary,
Yeah.
Do you want me to read it?
somebody else read it because my glasses are a little weak.
Hi, good afternoon, Mayor. Per your request, the following is status update for the projects we are working on for the city. Number 1, CDBG-NR well number 1 and number 2 rehab. We held a pre-construction meeting for this project last week. We anticipate the notice to proceed for this project to be prepared and executed this week. Construction will begin in the next few months with completion sometime in late summer. Number 2, CDBG-DR M107. This project is under construction with a completion date of May 11th, 2026. The contractor is presently working on getting building permits from the county to start work on the generators. Number 3, septage receiving station. The variance request is scheduled to go before the county planning board on November 3rd. All other permits are being submitted and we still plan to bid this project before the end of the year. Number 4, CDBG-MIT MT135. We are waiting on the surveyors to complete their survey of the wastewater treatment plant site, and then we will begin our design efforts. Number 5, legislative appropriation grant applications are due the second full week in November. We are happy to prepare those applications for you. The projects we are thinking about submitting would be as follows: A, Church Street; B, well number 1 and number 2, additional money to complete all of the work that was previously bid. We would also include some money to make repairs at well number 3 as required. C, septage receiving station request for additional money to cover the cost of adding a roof and providing additional budget to be certain this project can be fully constructed. D, other paving projects with a question mark. I need to know which projects to prepare applications for and what order of preference you have. Also note that legislative appropriations need to be sponsored in both the House by your representative and in the Senate by your local senator. It is important that someone from leadership, mayor, and council reach out to them in order to ensure these projects will be supported.
Thank you.
Candace, can I have a copy of that?
Yeah, I'll get you a copy. I run a lake from the house.
Thank you.
One thing on that, bidding all those, we go after all of them, we're gonna probably get like last time turned down. So the council needs to probably hurry up and meet and make a decision. But did you find out about that money on the set to receiving?
No, sir, I won't hear about that for
Okay.
a little while.
Me and Candace are under the opinion we received $1.6 million for well receiving station. He thinks we only receive 600,000. If we're getting that straight. If that's true, we won't need to put a request in for extra money for that. To me, the two priorities are going to be the well and Church Street. That would be really the only two I would look at. might need to talk to Fred about, do we need to put Church Street first and the Wells second? But in case something bad does happen to the Wells, could we move the money? Reason I say that, I feel like we could get easier to get money for that paving.
For the wells, you mean?
Easier to get money for that paving because of the income neighborhood and all. But they don't all the time, they don't look at it like that.
Maybe because we've got part of it that may work. I know last time it didn't work.
Right.
Well, it's not a CDBG grant, it's
Right.
state appropriations, which you gotta have somebody sponsor, and you need their support and backup at the state.
So probably we'll need to ask the church leaders around here in that area to write letters. Stating how, how bad the road and how much traffic has increased because all the, people buying. So think about it. If y'all want to call a special workshop pretty quick, just let me know and I'll do that. That's about all I got.
Candace, when would be a good time to set up a workshop for you?
We just need all three of y'all council members here, so whenever you can all three be here.
Michelle, does it need to be a workshop or should it be a meeting?
I would say a meeting, because I think you'll need to take a vote on which projects you wanna push forward.
Be a meeting. Yeah. Anybody got any? I mean, we all three have to be here, so.
I don't even know, I can,
I'm good, I just need to know.
Can y'all do Thursday?
This Thursday?
Can y'all do that at 5:30?
Can you be here this Thursday?
Can you, Britton?
I think,
I mean, I got something to do, but maybe not do
so
it.
it'll be Thursday at 5:30?
We're just trying to fit it in. If we need to wait till the following Monday.
Mondays and Thursdays is time pipe, so this I'll just make it work.
Well,
I mean, Thursday's fine.
tomorrow?
Okay.
Go do tomorrow?
We can do it tomorrow. I ain't got no.
Can y'all be here tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Michelle, can we do that, or do we have enough time to advertise it?
You got time to advertise it? Do we, Candy?
Well, I was
She's asking
asking,
Michelle.
Can you put it on social media today?
Yeah, I'd prefer Thursday though.
you've got Wausau tomorrow, don't you?
No, that was last week, but
Oh.
I've got other stuff. But
So it'll be tomorrow, 5:30.
Or next Tuesday?
Make up your mind.
No, I'm trying to get it where everybody can be here.
I don't care.
tomorrow's out for me,
Let's
but
do it Tuesday.
that's not the end of the world. For, we
Next
do it
Tuesday,
for-
this one. Tomorrow?
No,
Next Tuesday.
What's better for you, Britton?
I mean, this Tuesday or next Tuesday's fine.
Mr. Carey?
Yeah, I
It
don't.
don't matter to me.
I mean, well, however quick it needs to be done, and that would be the main concern, I suppose.
it needs to be done before our regular workshop, I think is the issue, right?
Yeah, he's saying, by the second full week in November, so,
Before the second week.
yeah.
Does Tuesday week work?
You need to be able to give him time to, get what he needs together.
So Tuesday of next week, is that good with everybody?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay.
What date is that? I don't have my
The
calendar.
20. Okay.
What is it?
The 28th. Okay. Mr. Gary, you said that's all you had?
Well, yes.
Thank you. Attorney's report, Mr. Bell.
So I don't have anything, but Miss Cindy Johnson Brown is here. She's one of our school board members, and she wanted to talk about some points that we think got approved at the school board meeting
I was
over
actually,
the lease for the tennis courts.
I was just kind of looking, I didn't know I was gonna have to compare I just wanted to make sure I was just making sure they were either the same or different. I was just kind of looking and it's just kind of hard for me to tell on my phone.
I saw something where, and I don't know if this was in the first one or not, Michelle, where the school board would provide maintenance for the 4 new ones that are in a different location, and we would provide maintenance for the 2 replacements of the ones that are there now.
That was in the first.
Was that in the
That
first
was in the
one?
first one.
Okay.
I was looking to see, do you see anything in the second one at all that was added?
I
Is
didn't
it-
notice anything.
Nothing different. I just wonder if they sent you the old one, if Kyle Newsom didn't send you.
That's the one he sent that was approved, is stamped approved on October 14th, and we had already signed
I
it.
saw that you had already signed. So at our board meeting, I was actually the one that brought it up. I just wanted to add like 4 components. One was under the ownership and control for some additional consideration, just clarifying language on both ends. Because you are right, we have 6 tennis courts, 4 with the school board, 2 that you guys would do the maintenance. But I wanted to add a sentence that said, notwithstanding the foregoing, leasing shall retain full operational control and access rights for the forecourt battery throughout the lease term, including the right to install and operate security lighting and surveillance systems and to establish usage policies during and after school hours. That was just a statement that was gonna be, this ensures that we could add cameras and locks and access controls, to the courts. Like if Ms. Simmons wanted us to do that, that was gonna give us that opportunity to add that. Do you see that, Ms. Jordan? Okay. Another sentence I wanted to add, I didn't know I was gonna even speak, I just was going to listen. So I'm like screenshotting and blowing things up on my phone. I wanted to talk about the use of the premises. And that was gonna probably be like somewhere in section 5. And I'm looking at my notes that I spoke at the board meeting at mine Tuesday. Public use shall be subject to hours, scheduling, supervision, security policies set by the school district in coordination with you guys, with the city, to ensure student safety, facility protection, and compliance with insurance requirements. That way we were looking at, hey, you can choose to close those courts, right, after hours, install security cameras, control lighting, access for maintenance and safety reasons. That was like the sentence I wanted to add. Another subclause was about the shared infrastructure, fencing, lighting, restrooms, surveillance systems, jointly maintained with cost allocations agreed upon. And I did add this in writing annually. I thought that I don't want to see anyone disputing over maintenance issues. So I just thought it would be nice to prevent that. On sharing a light pole, a camera, if it goes out, that sort of thing. Maybe we meet every year and just discuss how things are going. The last part was on insurance. Each party shall be responsible for incidents or claims arising from its own scheduled use or authorized activities. Public recreational use outside school sanctioned hours shall be under the city's authority and liability coverage. This ensures that if someone gets injured after dark while the city leaves the courts open, it's not on the school board. So kind of like, because during school hours, it's kind of, that liability is on us. And then after hours, if you guys decided you were leaving it open, that liability part is on you. I just felt like that was sort of fair and maybe just clarified a little more. But Ms. Jordan, you don't see any of that, do you? So I wonder. So the board, we talked about it. School board attorney thought the language sounded great. Other school board members agreed. And that was what was supposed to be sent over to you today.
Let me see if I have, he sent it to my school email, but I forwarded it to my work.
Well, you have insurance
That's
on
the
yours?
one.
We do, yeah.
We would
we have
both have insurance.
on both, but we're not, why would we, I think all of them needs to be closed at the same time.
Yeah.
Instead of,
Yeah, what he sent me is the one that's stamped October
April
14th.
But
Yeah,
But it
That's
doesn't have
it.
anything added.
it says please see attached.
Yeah.
what she's saying is that the school is gonna be using it at certain times.
yeah, okay.
And so if the citizens were gonna utilize that, if the city was gonna allow that to happen, then it would have to be
Hours,
after their
Yeah.
hour. I have a question on what we agreed on the city is handling the lots, right?
That's why.
On all 6.
All 6.
I thought that-
And see, to me, I don't even think that's actually in the lease.
Yeah, I don't think it was that specific.
I mean, the
We
lease
just have
was
a way
really
to
generic
break
and
down the utility usage between lights.
Okay, because I thought that, that was brought up when we discussed it, was that the city was gonna be responsible for
That's what this lease
the
says.
salad. But we haven't agreed on that.
It's right there.
oh, it is in there.
And so the city is responsible for all 6 cores.
Wow.
For utilities.
So any security additions and all that you would add to that is gonna fall on us as well.
You could, I mean, the cameras could be battery operated.
Yeah.
And under insurance, the one he sent me says both parties shall maintain general liability insurance in commercially reasonable amounts, naming the other party as an additional insured. Such limits shall be consistent with limits required for similarly suited Florida government entities. Both parties agree to indemnify and hold harmless that's a typo, each other, their officials, employees, and agents from any claims, demands, liabilities, or damages arising out of the connected with their use of the premises, except to the extent caused by the gross negligence or willful misconduct of the other party. The foregoing notwithstanding, that the neither shall not have been deemed to waive the privileges, immunities, and limits of liability contained in Florida statute 768.28 as amended from time to time. And that's what's in here under insurance.
Under insurance, yeah. On the new one.
This is the one that, is that not what that says?
That's what that says.
Yeah. That's the one he sent.
Okay. And then I'm just looking to make sure that was that any different than the first one? I feel like it's the same.
It's the same because it's the one we signed. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, if we're sharing the 6, and I know we, I just wanted to make sure that we didn't get into a dispute when someone got hurt, that sort of thing. I want to make sure that Ms. Simmons can have access to her courts with her teams, but also the public can enjoy that. I mean, it's here in City. We're very excited about this project with our investment. And so, I mean, I guess if that's what they sent over, I would honestly need to pull both and just look at them paper to paper. But if that's what they sent, I don't really see anything different, but just go with it. And I guess if they wanted to amend something, I guess they can always just come back and ask.
I don't see.
I definitely know Ms. Simmons is ready to get shovel ready.
Yeah.
So,
So I don't see us disagreeing about it. I mean,
Yeah.
official to everybody's law, so
yeah.
if something else needs to be added, we can certainly.
Yeah, we could
Yeah.
address
The
it.
hours and stuff.
Yeah.
But hours are,
Well,
that's really,
we'll have to figure that out. But the schools is gonna be during their hours, they get to kick those hours of that, for that part.
Yeah.
That's, we all agree to that.
Yes.
Yeah. So like I said, I don't think something needs to be changed or added that you have concerns with, we can always add it.
Sounds good. I think it sounds good.
Yeah, we can think about an amendment. I think they just needed something
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, to start with. that
Yeah,
was
to get going. Yeah. We'll have the guys out here and maybe when it's time for the shovel ready, which I know she's wanting to push forward really fast, to just kind of do a big celebration out here with you guys. Maybe get Jay Trumbull, Shane Abbott out here and all the good things. Do like a big thing. Well, celebration.
Well, it's a big deal.
It's a huge deal. I'm excited.
yeah.
Yes, I'm
It's gonna
excited.
be a big thing, yeah.
All right, well, if we don't have anything else on that, thank you, Ms. Brown.
Yeah,
Appreciate
yeah,
it.
you're welcome.
Like I say, if something else needs to be
Yeah.
dealt with on it, we'll.
I'm looking forward to the collaboration with you guys and all the shared responsibility with that. It's gonna be great.
That was all I had.
Thank you, Ms. Michelle. Clerk's report, Ms. Candace.
Okay, the generators at the generator at well 3, the generator at wells 1 and 2, and then the generator at 3. We talked about it maybe a month, 6 weeks ago. I had to think back on it because I couldn't remember. I believe we gave Jason to go ahead and just get them fixed because we needed well 3 fixed so badly. I mean, generator 3 fixed so badly in case we had a hurricane and we didn't have it. We didn't have an estimate, but I think it was just a go ahead. Jimmy wanted us to use a different company, but Taylor Sudden Services had reached out to me last week. They had already bought the parts because of that. There's very nominal difference in the amounts for the 2 quotes. I know Jimmy prefers that we use the other company, but this company has the parts in hand and is ready to install them. So, but just to make sure there was no dispute, I wanted to verify that we did give him that go ahead. I couldn't remember to start with, but when I got to talking about it and thinking about it, I think that we didn't have the quote, but we knew we had to have it done. I just told the folks to hold off on installing until I made sure because didn't get in trouble for spending the money to the wrong place. Okay.
No, it was one of those situations
Yeah.
that we didn't have any other choice.
Okay. And so that they should have generator 3 going here pretty soon. It had to have a control and it had to have a battery, and that's really expensive, but we gotta have that generator going. Jimmy's been out helping do the locates his team has. We're having a ton of locates come in right now because of DOT about to start resurfacing. So we have a lot of locates coming in right now. In fact, last night I had to drive over. I've had the on-call phone for a couple weeks, and I drove over there at Roach and in between D's and that section there, and they were out there. Rusty was out there with them because we're trying to get all those locates done on final. So they're working on it. And I really don't have anything else except for I did add, I think I told everybody, but I added another application that came in this afternoon to the mix. So a total from when we started searching for someone till now has been 5, but the first 2 that we presented at that emergency meeting, the one y'all hired for emergency, he backed out because of a health issue that happened. And I did not readmit the other one because y'all did not want to move forward that evening. So I think there's only 3 here tonight. That's it. That's all I got.
Thank you, Ms. Candace. Public Works report, we already know what that report is. Fire department report. Juan, Candace, have you heard anything?
He turned in his quarterly report, I think on Friday, and I submitted it over to the county. They did receive it. I got verification back that they received it. So for this past quarter, the city had an output of around $15,000. That was with around 5,000. Around 5,000 of that was the scheduled payment of employees, and then we had the annual loan payment on the building, which was around $8,000. That's it.
Thank you. Recreation report.
She had a ball game this evening. They are hosting the second round of playoffs. I don't know what that date is, but they're hosting. All 3 of the teams for football made it to the playoffs.
Yeah.
So they all did exceptionally well. They're all going to the playoffs, and then the city of Vernon Rec is hosting the second round of playoffs for that. So they anticipate there'll be a lot of people at that event.
Correct. President's report. Myself, I don't have anything at this time. We'll move on to number 1, applications and interview for open positions.
I believe we have 3 applications. I didn't tell anybody they had to be here this evening. I know y'all would want to look over them, but I did ask anybody that could come to come, so that if y'all wanted to ask them anything, you could. I spoke to Brandon Friday afternoon, I believe. This is Brandon Carroll here. And then we've got, Clayton Bradley here. And then, also you had another application, Chad Taylor, and, he was not able to be here this evening.
Clayton,
Yes, sir.
what's your work experience?
I've helped my mom in contractors, I've done construction, I have worked heavy equipment. I did work for my stepdad, dumb for
What kind of work was that?
painting,
What kind of heavy equipment all have you
and
operated?
frame loader, forklift, backhoe, stuff like that.
Were you certified in any of them?
And that's it. Just careful in. Yeah.
What about you, Brandon?
First off, I'd like to ask where dinner's at. But my name is Brandon Carroll. Previous work experience, most recent would be Department of Corrections. I'm a former captain. I worked under Jimmy Schweinberg, which does the Big Jim smoking butts. I was a lieutenant captain for him at Bay Correctional Facility. I've worked in North Dakota in the oil fields. I worked for Public Works at City of Graceville. That's been some years ago. Worked for Roberts and Roberts. I went to Iowa, did ambient bird flu cleanup, ran equipment for them. Basically, if it's got wheels or tracks, I can run it. Not going to say I'm proficient in operating it, but I can run it. I did plumbing for Peden. So I've dabbled my hands in a little bit of everything, but I'm not a genius in anything. So.
What all did you do with the Public Works in Graceville?
Public Works, so in Graceville, you actually have 3 separate departments, Parks and Recreations and Water Distribution and Public Works. I work for the Public Works Department. So Brown Street in Graceville, I replaced all the water mains down Brown Street, and did their new outlet water and their supply water lines, was all updated to PEX piping. And then we went through and replaced all the city fire hydrants and got them up to code and up to spec. I worked under Eddie King whenever he was director of Public Works over there. So basically over there they give you like 6 months to get your Class V CDLs, and that's on top of while you're working for them. And so I did not get my Class B CDL with them, so I was unfortunately laid off. Plus, I mean, whenever the head supervisor stands over top of you and pours cold water on your neck while you're down in the hole, that's kind of that's bad taste in your mouth. So, but yeah, so, and of course, red water meters. So I could tell you, I had an issue in the past with when I first moved over here to Vernon. I live off Cook Circle. I first moved over here in 2016. For the first 2.5 years, my water bill was exactly the same every month. And then all of a sudden I got about a $300 water bill, and I came to the city about it, and I was told that my water meter was being read. Well, I went back out to my water meter, and there was about that much dirt over top of it. I said, there's no way that this has been read, and I cleared it off. And I know the last 4 numbers is generally what your usage is, and on the last 2 numbers of my meter is fogged over. So if it rains, you can't even see what the last 2 numbers are. So I brought that with. I said, if it went from $74 to $300, I've got some bad leak, and if it's that much, I should be able to see the leak. But
Where you, so you live over there on Cook Circle?
yes, yeah. You know, when I first moved over here, I wanted that road fixed so bad. So whenever they 4-laned everything down through off 79, I don't want that road fixed. because people already come down through their haul tail.
Yeah.
And I live on one side of the road, and my niece and nephew live on the other side of the road, so.
You're not, well, you know what it's all about, you know, the conditions you'll be in. Manhole, you'll be in manholes around crap.
Yes. Yes.
Possibly could be on call. You got it?
Yes.
Yo, I was sorry.
Like I said, I've done plumbing, so I know that paydays on Friday, crap rolls downhill. So that's all you need to know about plumbing.
And uphill and it will blow all over you.
Yes, sir.
And may I ask? Sorry, I know I don't vote. I just are either one of you interested in both positions or just like the labor position?
Yeah, I think it shows both over there.
Okay.
Right, so,
But
okay.
I live right on Parker Street, so I'm always here.
I mean, but the director position and the labor position.
You never believe it. Plating and pipe later.
Oh.
Ray just got public work, came him out of anything. Except Chad's got public works director. Yeah, but you just got public works.
But you are applying for a public works director.
Yes, sir. That's my main interest, but I'm applying for both.
Mr. Carroll, you're employed right now.
No, ma'am, at this current moment, I'm not employed. So basically what I do is, I do DoorDash and Uber Eats and stuff like that. For right now, I'm in the market.
Okay. Mr. Bradley,
Come on,
you know, anybody else have any more questions for the ones that are here?
Oh, no, I don't. I mean, are we hiring someone tonight or?
And that's gonna be the will of the council. We're just reviewing the applications and like Kenny said,
And I would like to talk to Chad as well, since he wasn't able to be here tonight, just to get his feel on
I agree.
everything as well, because I don't really know what all he knows
Well, we already have a special meeting call
for Tuesday.
for Tuesday. So we can add that
Yeah.
and see if Chad can come. Are we all in agreement with that?
Y'all go with that too?
Okay. Sir?
I'm not for it at all.
You're not
I'm just expressing my opinion. I know he's had a problem with some people out there in the field, and
Yeah.
the way he talked to me, and he's not, hasn't been honest on that 10 o'clock either.
Well, he's not here to defend himself, and we don't have any proof of that, Mr. Gary. Let's move, discussion to the special meeting.
Payroll.
The payroll and all.
Yeah, I'm moving on to number 2. Payroll in the office. Candace,
Mr. Gary had said to put it back on the agenda at the workshop.
okay, Mr. Gary,
Do y'all wanna move it back, or that's, how much a year? You'll come back to office.
75. would have to buy the program. I think it's $100 a month, so it'd be 575 times 12, is 6,900.
Minus 1,200.
Well, I took subtracted that
Okay.
out, yes, sir.
That's $6,900 a year that we could save. It takes how long to do it. Plus this is,
And they got the QuickBook
We don't have the one for
software,
payroll, but we could get it. That's why I subtracted 1,200, because it's about $100 a year.
but that puts us back where we should be able to get our own financial statement every month.
Yeah, and all the time and everything is in-house here. I know when
Yeah.
we had good reason to move it out when we did, but it was really hadn't worked out. We talked about it several times. I just want to make sure that Candace, you,
I'm fine with it. I just want somebody, we have to have more than my eyes on it
Yeah.
for our audit situation. It needs to have a process of, you know,
I mean, we have the ability to do that though in office.
yeah, we do now, yes.
okay. Do I have a motion to approve, payroll moving back into the office? Or if y'all don't want to vote on it tonight, we can do that at a special meeting as well, so.
Get them out, balance and ready before we can.
Okay, do I have a motion to approve?
And she gonna say how well. I don't know.
Okay,
Give it over for discussion.
not without a motion and a second.
Well,
Yeah, they have to move on.
Alright,
Have to put it
We
on
just-
Tuesday.
put it on for Tuesday, and if there's nothing further, can I have a motion to adjourn?
Nice motion to adjourn.
Do I have a second?
second.
All in favor? Meeting
Yeah, we ain't talking about that though.